All right, everybody. Welcome to the third and final part of Step Up for ITT310 at Grand Canyon University. My name is Jake Thompson, and I have chosen to create a tip calculator. All right, if you remember from the second part of the video, I stated that I wanted to install a loop that would stop the calculator from crashing if somebody inputted a character or something like that. Basically, just to stop it from crashing from human error. Much like how I did with the loop that I installed for the service rating. I ended up finally getting a loop that would stop all crashes, and I ended up changing everything a little bit. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but instead of having it just loop back to entering the bill amount, it will loop back to the very beginning of the app if there are any human error problems when they are entering any kind of data. So it'll just automatically go back to the beginning. It will not crash no matter what you put in there. So that is awesome. Also, I did change the tip percentages and the rating system as I showed in the very last video. All right, well, let's give it a try. All right, I'm going to demonstrate what I was talking about with this error system now. So instead of entering a correct input like $100, let's accidentally add a little typo. See that V there? This would cause a crash before I installed the system. All right, so it made it to the enter your choice, but it says invalid selection, please try again. And it brings you right back to please enter your bill amount. So there you go. Please enter a valid number. Good stuff. It will not crash. It'll just bring you back to enter your bill amount. Likewise, it'll do the same thing if you have a invalid input for the service rating. So if you go too high on the scale, 6, invalid selection, please try again, brings you right back to the bill amount. Let's do this. And just to show it won't accept any characters either, we'll put an A there. Valid selection, right back to bill amount. So that is all good and dandy. We stopped the program from crashing. Anyway, let's see how it works when it is used correctly. $100. We're going to rate it a 1. It'll recommend a $10 tip amount. All right, let me run it again, just to show you that all of these are working correctly. Enter 2 for OK service. Recommends a $15 tip. We'll do it with 3 now. $20. Good so far. $25 for a excellent rating. And last but not least, we will do the outstanding rating of 5, 30%, $30. All right. So everything's working very functionally. It is, to my knowledge, impossible to crash it with user input error, which is very good. That's what I was shooting for with the whole looping system that we added. As you can see, it looks a little different now. We had to add this into the mix to get the proper looping. That way it's not crashing on us. If you remember at the very beginning, the rating system was a little different. We had characters for rating the service, which I was never happy with. I wanted it to be a 1 through 5, and that's what we have now. Also, it used to only be 3 options of rating the service. Now we're up to 5. Gives the user a little more room to rate the server, I guess. I like to think of it as a 1 through 5 star system almost. That was added on later. The security system is new with the looping. Yeah, it's come a long way. I tried to add. I wanted to make this more than just a simple tip calculator of you enter in your bill, you enter in a percentage, and boom, it tells you. I wanted this to be more personal because I myself am a server and bartender, so it meant a little more for me. I wanted it to be based on service because that's how it is in the real world. It's not just cut and dry like a lot of people like to do. Plus, I like to think of this as something that would help maybe some people that are not from this country that are new to our very strange tipping culture. But anyway, I'm very happy with how this turned out. It's come a long way, and I hope you've enjoyed the ride. All right, thank you for your time.